Alright, so I'm just going to run through a quick video briefly on the changing out the differential fluid for the 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. This has Quadra Drive 2, four-wheel drive. So basically for starters, I used the Amsoil Severe Gear 7590 fluid, and I bought 3 of these. You'll go through 2 and then a little bit of this third one. It's not terrible, but 3 will do the job for the front and the rear. And then what I used was, I think, a 8mm tool for the plugs on the rear one, and I can't remember if this was the same size. I think it was the same size for the front differential. The fluid on the rear one was, it wasn't terrible. It was fairly dark. I don't do a whole bunch of off-roading. I just went to Colorado and did a couple trails over there and used 4-low and whatnot a little bit, but wasn't terrible. The front was actually not as dark as, I was thinking it was. So that one, even at 60,000 miles, I mean, I used 4-wheel drive in the winter a couple times, nothing major. And I just did a transfer case video in case you wanted to check that out as well. And that one wasn't, terrible either. But anyway, so we'll go ahead and take a look at, in case you were wondering, this is my dog Ava, the German short-haired pointer. She helped with this. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the bottom one, or the rear differential. I also used this Harbor Freight transfer pump. I made a comment about this piece of junk right here in my last video for the transfer case. So anyways, we'll go ahead and take a quick look at the rear differential. It's going to be, again, I don't know if I can get lighting on this to be very good, but that's the drain plug right there. And then your fill plug, this is obviously the rear of the vehicle. Your fill plug is going to be on the passenger side, right up there. Like I said, 8mm. It's right by the exhaust. Yeah, make sure you undo that one first. And then, yeah, just drain it out. And then you'll fill it up until it starts coming out. And then, we'll see if we can do the front differential real quick, just so you guys can see. So, front of the Jeep. We'll go ahead and try and take a look here. Alright, where am I at? Alright, that's a little bit further up. Alright. So, you have your transfer case about halfway back, right there. It's got a sticker on it that's on the rear, facing the rear side. So, it's not, your differential is different. It's right next to your oil plug right here. That's your, Jesus Christ. The things I do for people. That's your drain plug and fill plug right there. Same thing. I think it was an 8mm. Undo the fill plug first, then do the drain plug, and then drain it out. Like I said, that one, it was worse than the front one after 60,000 miles, but it wasn't anything alarming. No metal or anything on any of these. Transfer case, the rear or the front. So I just haven't seen a lot of information on transfer cases and differentials. There was a good write-up by someone on the Jeep forums, but I always like doing a video just because it's easier for people to kind of see it and understand. So any questions on it, you can go ahead and leave them in the comments. But like I said, it was 3 quarts, pretty easy. You'll save a whole bunch of money over going to the dealership. And then Amsoil was good. I got everything shipped right to the door. It wasn't outrageous. I think it was like $100 some bucks for everything. And that's actually including the rear diff, front diff, transfer case, and I got fluid for when I eventually try and do the transmission fluid for this thing. I know it says lifetime transmission fluid, but that's a bunch of garbage, and I would definitely like to change that out. I'm thinking at like 70,000 miles, I think is what the ZF recommends for the 8 speeds. So if I get a chance to do a video on that, I'll try and do that, but that's just going to be, I'll be swapping out the filter, or I'm sorry, the entire pan. I'm going to buy a pan off from ATP. They make a pan for it, and I've seen some other videos done on it. But I'm just going to be dropping the pan, and that one actually comes with a replaceable filter, and then I'll throw in that Amsoil transmission fluid. But that'll be in the future. I just want to give you guys a quick look again at the differentials, and then you can also take a look at the transfer case video that I did as well. So we'll see you guys later.